There's another ongoing merger battle that is happening, a more traditional one by a lot of different metrics. I'm talking about what's going on with the airlines here. Shares of Spirit Airlines are soaring here. JetBlue is making another pass for the low-cost carrier. This time, JetBlue is offering a higher breakup fee of $350 million. That's what JetBlue would pay Spirit if the deal fails. Part of that would be payable as a dividend if the deal is successful. Now, Frontier has already raised its own breakup fee that it would pay, $250 million that would be payable to Spirit if that doesn't work out on antitrust grounds. It's interesting, guys. All three of the stocks are on the rise here this morning. So, and this is really a split decision. I don't know how this is going to go. We've had the different proxy services voting for different acquirers in this case. So I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work out.
I mean, there have been a lot of fighting words over the extended period of time that has gone on, where JetBlue had previously called the Spirit Frontier transaction low value in the past. And then you'd even had kind of Spirit kind of buff back and say, well, your offer is kind of low value as well. And not superior, I think, were their words. But particularly here going forward, what does the reality of a merger between, whoever ends up getting the Spirit routes here, because that's what it's really about at the end of the day. It's about routes. It's about being able to add on that capacity at a time where we know airlines are already fighting to just keep the number of workers necessary to move forward with the existing operations that they do have. Both of them are going to be fighting to put together a more superior offer here, or fighting against each other for Spirit Airlines. But at the end of the day, it's still an airline that has an extremely low net promoter score. I talk about that all the time, and probably just because I'm disgruntled from my own trip one time or two. But also, I think going forward from here, how does this change the landscape for customer pricing? As we have heard from all of the airlines, that customers are paying more. Leisure travelers are paying more. They are upgrading themselves. And for them, they're going to be competing against some of the other business travelers, that corporate travel, when that comes back too. What does this do for ticket prices at the end of the day? I think that's what consumers need to pay attention to.
I love this battle. This is two heavyweights in the middle of the ring, punching each other in the face until one falls on the floor completely unconscious. It's just cool to see a situation like this play out. And Julie, to your point, it's unclear to me how it does in fact play out. You have JetBlue offering a higher per share price. I believe it's $30 or so. You have Frontier holding true to about $26 a share as well. So this one continues to play out. But also JetBlue, they want those airplanes and they want those pilots right now. It's hard to get airplanes from Airbus and Boeing at this moment. And of course, you have thousands of pilots retiring here. The ability to go out there and just get Spirit's airplanes, its pipeline, its pilots is very lucrative to JetBlue, as is that Florida market.